Hello, Gemini. It's umomg.tarot, and this is your someone secretly talking about you tarot card reading. Let us have a look with the astrology reading cards. Who are we talking about? We will use the Zodiac sign cards for that, and then we'll do the tarot spread and figure out let's get to the nitty gritty. Who's talking about me and what are they saying? Right, so here's your first card. Aries. Okay. The energy around you is dynamic and spontaneous. Crusading impulsive action is likely. Is it? And then we've got, who's next? Scorpio. The energy is intense, masterful, thoughtful, and magnetically charming, but also secretive and possessive. Yeah. Both ruled by Mars. Very interesting coinky-dink. And Scorpio is also ruled by Pluto, who is about death and rebirth. All right, finally we've got interesting stuff here. We've got balancer of it all. We've got the scales, the Libra. The energy is diplomatic and gracious. It seeks harmony and balance in relationships. So we got Mars and Venus in the house. So we've got Aries and Libra, the polarities of each other. Yes, more Mars and Venus energy. We got Aries and Scorpio connected to each other. There's a lot of intermingling going on here, and there could be a lot of depth to this. There's levels to this, guys. Scorpio. Okay? Scorpio energy. Now let's have a look. Let us have a look at what they're saying. What are you talking about? You talking about me? Really? On my birthday? Wow. What are they saying? They thought they were going to get away with it, but no. We're going to look at the tarot. And I got to remind you, this is for entertainment purposes only. I'm a really great hype person when it comes to this. Gassing you up? Let's have a look. We're spying right now. Oh, oops. Oh my god, that's so embarrassing. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so we have your fellow counterpart in the Hermit card. Why do I say it's your fellow counterpart? I say it because the Hermit is connected to Virgo. Virgo is it's like your cousin, you know, because you guys are both ruled by Mercury. So communication is such a thing in your life. Good communication. Communication with showmanship. Communication that's too small. You're too quiet. Speak up. Talk. Holler. Some of you Geminis out here. I don't know how some of you are so quiet and some of you are so loud. Whoa. But yeah, we got that Mercury energy in the mix. So, you know, talking is in the mix as well. And communication is a heavy part of this talking. Oh, of course. Well, it's a talking situation. So this person's clever, witty with their words. They know what they're doing. They know how to articulate things so that you think other things. Very smart. Very crafty. Okay, so this, I got my eye on you, you hermit, you going out here in these streets, observing people, trying to be a succubus for energy and knowledge of other people's experiences. Oh my goodness. Then we have the Eight of Swords. Let's just pull them all. Let's pull them all. Then we've got, who's that? Queen of Pentacles? Hey, what's going on? Then we've got, who's that? The Queen of, oh, hey. Hey, how you doing? Queen of Swords. Ugh. Then we've got the Page of Wands. Okay, we've got a lot of faces. Lots of different people in the mix. Different people. Mans are talking about you, and we have to bring them to justice. Okay, Libra's here, and we have to. Okay? So we start off with the Hermit, and the Hermit gives us that independent energy where they're just looking over what you're doing. I don't know, sometimes it feels a little judgy. You're just going to watch what I'm doing so that you can take notes and then go improve it and do better. Like, how about you come in on the trials? But yeah, that's the energy that we're governing in this situation, being that it's the only major arcana and it's first up. So it's pretty interesting like that. Then we have the Eight of Swords where this person feels limited or stuck in some way. And they're just trying to observe, I guess. Let's hope there's no envy involved, because this looks like they're just trying to get themselves out of a situation or out of a life circumstance, and they're using you as a figure to emulate. So that's kind of admirable. I wouldn't mind that. Secretly talking about you, that would gas me up in the right area. I would feel very flattered if somebody was doing what they're doing to you, talking you up because they feel stuck in their life. Perhaps you could, help them out, give them a little advice. I don't know. That's up to you. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles where there's opportunity. Are you this person's boss? Are you of authority in the financial area? Do you got your money right? Do you own businesses? Do you do something innovative that is admired by other people because people be talking about it? And with that would be multiple perspectives on people talking about that. We have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Swords, and we have the Page of Wands. I feel like there's more, there's people who admire you and say positive things about you and want to learn about you, and use you as an example. And there are people who are harsh. There are people who talk about you and say not so nice things or judgmental things. I don't think petty, not necessarily petty, maybe petty as a result of that negative energy, but I think at the heart of it, there's like, they see a threat. Okay, so you have multi people talking about you. Yeah, this feeling of being stuck to this person that's talking about you is very strange, because the blindfolds are on, so they may not even interpret it that way. They may not see that they're jealous. They may see that they pick on you or think about you too much, but they don't see the act of the fact that they are targeting you. And a lot, often, like in YouTube language, like if you make 20 videos on one person in like a week or something, and it's like, okay, but I get that you're doing that, but then now you look obsessive. Now it looks like something else. And it seems like there's just a matter of, I guess you're very what's that word that I'm looking for? Captivating. Are you captivating? Mesmerizing. I don't know. People just have their eye on you. People look at you a lot. People want to see what you're doing and how you can work. How do you manage to work your magic? How do you do that? Like, and now it's observation time. And at least with this Virgo energy, you understand what is happening. Your perception is probably more accurate than any intuitive would be, just by doing the math. And you could see who's friend, who's foe, who's presenting as a queen, who's presenting as a queen, a jealous queen. And I think that you'll know who's who. I think the Queen of Pentacles energy is coming up positively, because somebody might be admiring your money or admiring how you achieve your goals. And that person might be like, hustle recognizes hustle. So they're boosting you or making you feel good, or making you, asking you for advice in the way that is not condescending. So, you know, it's like they're trying to help themselves, but they're also respectful because they, you know, they know what you're doing. They can appreciate it. And then we have the Queen of Swords, who may be in a high position, but at the same time jealous of you because maybe you're exhibiting some sort of freedom that they don't have, because they feel restricted or like firmly planted in where they are at. So this is like somebody, like, let's say you're in finance, this other person's in finance, and you have dreams of becoming some type of artist, and they have dreams of becoming an artist, and they tell you you're stupid because you did it, and you went out and did it, and then it looked like you were gonna fail, and they're like, see, I told you, see, I told you. And then you start to turn around and be like, I'm a social media artist though, and I Instagrammed my art, and then now I have millions of dollars, or I have some, I can take care of myself. And this person is just looking at you and watching what you're doing and be like, well, I'm just waiting for it to not work out so I can be right. Or, you know, like, and then you have another person who's like, wow, they did it, I want to be like that. Like, and you know, it's a matter of perspective, and it's a matter of people who are around you, and a matter of what you share and put out there. Because the curiosity is definitely there, and the curiosity alone drives people to act. The Page of Wands is a curious cat who's willing to actually reach out and say, hey, what's going on with you? How are you doing? I hope it's not no spy for this person that is secretly talking about you, because somebody, on the one hand, has the blindfolds on, they can't see their own problem, possible jealousy. Especially, I feel more jealousy because of the Wands, the fire of it all. And that would be like the dark side of Aries, and the Mars energy is jealousy, turning into war, basically conflict. And yeah, so just you know, just watch people who are watching. Well, don't watch them, just like sense their energy. Be like, I don't. If your question is condescending, or if you're like, how'd you get this? Like, I'm not answering. I'm not interacting. I'm not letting you touch my energy or my aura. Like, but if you're like somebody who's you were trying to get it on your own, and you asked for a few tips, and the information seemed like it made sense, that you know, oh, you know business, you have your numbers. You show up on, it's not no person that shows up on Shark Tank is like, oh, can I have $100,000, the company's valued at like $6 million. What do you sell? Disposable hot dogs. Okay, so how are you ever gonna, listen, I can't. But yeah, anyways, that's your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment, share the video, and if you'd like your own personal reading, check out the description for a link to my website, as well as a link to my Etsy shop. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.